Here we have Snow Mine, and this is a really exceptional 16 two-hand 4-year-old thoroughbred gelding by Mineshaft. And I am so grateful that this horse's connections trusted me with him because he is truly exceptional and it's really a privilege to sit on this horse. He is a now retired steeplechase horse. He had a handful of unfortunately uncompetitive starts over fences, and then actually his last start was on the flat, which was also not competitive. So that is why he finds himself here with me. And his connections told me that he was special, and they were certainly not kidding. He is absolutely all the things I think anybody could want if they're looking for a really talented young event horse to bring up the levels. He's all the things. He's really uphill. He is incredibly balanced. He is really soft in his mouth. He obviously makes a gorgeous shape. He has a fantastic brain because I can tell you that this was his first ride here. And 2 days ago, it was almost 70 degrees. And today I'm riding him and it's in the 30s and the real feel's in the 20s. And the wind is blowing so hard that when you come around the corner into the wind, it literally feels like it's just hitting you in the face and it's going to blow you over. So just absolutely wild riding conditions today to be in. It's sort of crazy actually that we were riding it all, but actually I'm totally frozen, but I had 4 fantastic rides today. So I'm a happy frozen person right now. It was totally worth it. So this horse is obviously really light in his mouth, and he's in a loose ring snaffle here for this ride. I was playing it safe, putting him in the loose ring. I also have the running on him, which clearly he does not need. I'm not going to put him back in the running. And in his next couple of rides, in his next ride, not his next couple of rides, I'll switch him into the Hermspringer Duo D because he certainly needs the lightest bit available. He's just like a feather at your fingertips. He's so light. So steeplechase horses are cool because they are developed more in line with how we would develop a sport horse. So he's actually, he's used to doing ring work. He's used to jumping out in a field. He's used to jumping in the ring. He's ridden like a normal young horse on the flat. Obviously this isn't his first time being asked to be in a frame, to be bending, to be doing nice transitions, to be starting to look for the stretch. All these things to him are not new. So if you're looking for a horse that's already sort of got a one up on how to be an event horse, or really he could go do anything, even though I think he would make an unbelievable event horse. He already has just tons of real life experience. And on top of that, he's obviously just unbelievably talented. This is his first ride here. He's been here for a couple of days. The weather is just absolutely insane. The ring was actually on this long side here where it's still a little bit in the shade. The ring was actually a little bit frozen, which is why he tripped behind there because the ring is frozen, which is just nuts. So I'm sure he's a little bit nervous for this ride. There's no way he could not be. And his brain was just unbelievable. He just held it together like a rock star. He did not put one foot wrong. Of course, I'm going to let this horse go forward, right? This is not a horse that you're going to try and ride slowly. He needs to be able to move his feet. He's forward thinking. So you have to allow this horse to be forward and to do a job and to put him to work. But all those things being said, he did not spook at one thing. He did not pay any attention to the wind or anything else going on. He happily did every single thing I asked him to do. He was great at the mounting block. He was perfect. I can't even remember the last time that I sat on a horse that made me this excited. He is one unbelievable young horse, and he's only 4 years old, which is so cool because he's really the perfect age for somebody to take from here and just continue up the levels with. He really made me happy because he actually, as we went, obviously he relaxed more into the work and all the things, and the tension sort of goes away as he works and he realizes that, I'm not going to ask him to do anything ridiculous and he can trust me and all the things. And he actually started looking for the stretch, which made me really happy. And I think that will be a lot easier to find in a softer bit. He's not going to go in the loose ring again. He definitely won't go in the running again. I just wanted to include a little bit of walk here at the end. He has I'm sure he has 4 beautiful gaits. I did not find the gallop today, but he's incredible. All of his gaits are unbelievable. So this was obviously his first ride here in crazy weather conditions. So of course I stuck him on the lunge line for a second before I got on. I want to set everybody up for success and on a weather day like this, on a horse I don't know, that certainly means I'm going to give him a second on the lunge line. But actually, he didn't need it. He did not have any silliness at all on the lunge line. He just immediately went to work. So we only lunged for a minute because it was very obvious that he really didn't need it. And so I won't do it again. I just thought I would include a little bit in the video here because he's just such a beautiful mover. And so here he is on cross ties. The first day he was here and I put him on cross ties, he acted a little shocked about the idea of being asked to stand on cross ties, but we've been working on it every day and he's really getting it. Actually, he's really was good today on cross ties. He's very sweet, doesn't know treats yet, so we will work on that, but just a really lovely horse to be around.